This is the briefing from Transport Topics for June 16th. I'm Esmeralda Leon. Brian Work of CloneOps.ai discusses where artificial intelligence agents fit into today's supply chain workflows and what they might mean for the future of trucking operations. Catch the latest Road Signs podcast at ttn.ws/episode 167. Now let's dive into the day's top stories. The barrage of headlines from the Middle East has revived memories of the political upheavals and oil price spikes of the 1970s. As Iran and Israel traded volleys of missiles in April 2024 and October 2024, oil continued to flow to the global market unaffected. Now, the latest assault by Israel is putting oil traders' nonchalance to the test. There's been no impact on supply so far, but the strikes have shaken a market that for most of this year has been overshadowed by worries about a looming surplus driving down prices, with OPEC Plus quickly unwinding production cuts and output rising elsewhere from Brazil to Guyana, while President Donald Trump's trade war threatens demand, even if many believe that the oil market may ultimately escape unscathed. The widespread uncertainty over how strongly Iran will respond, whether Israel will launch further attacks, and how the U.S. will react is forcing traders to price in a huge range of possible outcomes. The Trump administration is taking steps that would make it easier for automakers to deploy self-driving cars without driver controls, a potential boon to the ambitions of Tesla and rivals looking to put robotaxis on U.S. roads in the near future. Current rules require automakers that want to deploy self-driving cars designed without a steering wheel or brake pedals to seek an exemption from federal safety standards that effectively require that new cars have human driving controls. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration will streamline that exemption process, which under current policy has resulted in lengthy processing times that can last years, the agency said in a letter posted to its website Friday. Import volume through the Port of Los Angeles in May fell almost 20% from April, a fallout from Trump's tariffs. Cargo handlers at the port processed about 717,000 equivalent units. About 356,000 of those were imports, lower than not only April but also 9% lower than May 2024. Port Executive Director Gene Soroka said, quote, "We've already blown past summer fashion and looking forward now to back to school and Halloween before the all-important year-end holidays. Cargo for those micro-seasons needs to be here on the ground right now. I don't necessarily see that in inventory levels." End quote. That's it for today. Remember, for all the latest trucking and transportation news, go to the experts at ttnews.com.
Spoken Layer.